what happens if you're famously known for something and then loads of people copy you? So much so that you're kind of forgotten that you're known for that. What you do here is you try something different, something that nobody else has done, and that's what Steve has decided to do today. And it's just it makes me think that the paranormal on YouTube is starting to become a bit of a meme at this stage. With this was kind of funny, so I'm gonna roll this.
Today I have a really cool video for you guys. It's about what happens to our pets when they pass on. Where does the soul of a pet go? And yes, our pets have souls.
This will give you some sort of an indication of where this is going. Yes, we are going to communicate with pets in English. And he goes on to explain.
Any last messages for your mommy?
Steve. Oh, you can't undo this. It's already gone out. I hope you understand this.
What happens to our animal soul when their time comes, when they pass away? Our animals are so innocent, so full of love. For example, my dogs that I have here, 2 dogs, all they want to do is love, give love, be loved in return, get snacks, get food, and get about 16 hours, 18 hours a day of sleep. That's all they want.
Yes, I can relate to that. I have a dog myself. She spends most of the time sleeping. Now I'm interested to know how my dog is going to communicate in the afterlife in the English language. Continue. Let's go.
And you hear those gunshots? That's not somebody shooting at me. That's probably a couple miles away through the woods.
Are you sure, Steve? I'm glad nobody's trying to shoot you. That's good news. Okay, continue.
Our pets have a soul just as we do.
Nice house, by the way. Lovely.
Our pets are one of God's creatures. They're all God's creatures. They have love, they have emotion, they have fear, they have happiness. The only thing with these animals, they're limited by the body they have here on Earth.
I understand that because the concept that we give off energy and we produce energy, and when we die that energy has to go somewhere, that would extend to the animal kingdom. I kind of understand that.
Bud here is limited by his little brain, the fact that he can't talk even if he wanted to.
If my dog could talk, I wonder, would it be calling me as many names as I call her sometimes? Anyway, continue.
They are limited by the body they have on this earth. We are limited in many ways by the body we have on this earth, right? If I wanted to jump to the top of a 100-foot tree, I can't because I'm limited because my legs aren't spring-loaded. So we all have limitations. But that doesn't mean that Bud here or my dogs are any lesser than me.
Yes, we are all God's creatures. He does go into that they're not as intelligent as us, but possibly they're more intelligent if we take out the fact that we grade intelligence in the human sense, if you know what I mean. If you take our perspective of intelligence, maybe animals could be more intelligent than we are.
As a matter of fact, all our pets are animals that have emotion, that show love, that show fear, that show excitement. They all have the same kind of soul that humans have.
Okay, I can understand that. Now I want to get to the part where pets communicate to us in the English language. This is going to be fun.
So when our pets die, their soul does go into the light. You've heard of all dogs go to heaven. That couldn't be more true.
I do get it, and I do hope so. But can it be proved in a scientific way? Because I haven't seen it, you know? Are you speaking in a scientific way, or are you speaking in a belief way, if you know where I'm going with that?
There's not a separate heaven for dogs because they're not any lesser than us. In God's eyes, all of these souls are equal. So is it possible to connect with a pet through a spirit
There's a plane spying on you, Steve.
box? And can they speak in human English language, or any language for that matter? Yes. The answer is yes.
I'm somehow puzzled by that statement, but if you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. But can you prove this in a scientific way? Because sometimes a lot of the time actually, you come out with stuff with no proof. And people think that you know everything there is to know about the spirit world. But you don't tell us. Anyway, continue.
They will come down and speak just the same as a human soul does. But a human soul comes through and speaks through a spirit box. A soul is energy. Our human soul doesn't have a brain, a mouth, a voice. We have to give them a voice. We have to give them the energy. And we have to have that connection for them to speak. Now, can an animal soul come down? And how is it that an animal can speak, right? They didn't speak on earth. How can they speak in spirit form? Well, any soul that comes through to speak through a spirit box uses the operator to speak. In that case, it would be me.
The spirit uses the operator to speak. That was a concept that I didn't believe in some time ago. But I think you might be correct in that theory, because sometimes, a lot of the time now when I do spirit box sessions, I get pins and needles and stuff. Has that got to do with connection? I don't know. But carry on.
They use our brain, they use our eyes, they use our senses, they go through us. And yes, they can speak. I've done many a call out for pets during group sessions, and we've received many validations, even those validations that I would have no idea of knowing, only their owners would know.
This is the part where you lose me here, Steve. Right. On Earth, my dog understands treat, stick, pish, poo, and a few other words. How are they, in the spirit world, able to decipher all these other things and convert it into the English language and work through us? That is a complicated thing you've just come out with, and you need to have an awful lot of proof for this, which you don't have. You're just talking. Are you doing this to comfort people, to comfort viewers? Do you know, the thing is, have you got this kind of proof, or are you just lying to them just to make them happy and cheer them up?
It's pretty remarkable. So I want to share with you here something that kind of proves all of this. I did a call out for a pet last night, and it's pretty amazing. It's for Little Bear, a dog, a Chihuahua, and I really hope you enjoy the clip. Enjoy, and I love you. And again, much more to come. I'm going to go chill out with Bud here, having a lazy Sunday,
Nice
as
cat.
you can see. Enjoy the clip.
I mean, no disrespect to the little Chihuahua, Little Bear. or its owner. You know, if you have pets, they become part of your family, and for 15 or 20 years they become part of the household, and when you lose them you miss them very, very much, because they give you love and they become part of the family unit, and the grieving is just as much as losing a human member of the family. But what you're about to hear, I'm finding it difficult to find words. Let's just do the session, I am going to laugh and I am going to take the piss through this, but I do not in any way disrespect the little chihuahua and its owner in any way. It's what Steve goes and does next.
Victoria Bryant. Hi Steve, I would like to try for Little Bear Cullen for his mommy Faye Cullen. It's a chihuahua. I have a little chihuahua too. Do you visit mommy? I will make sure mama does the meditation with me. I'm trying to help her see if he is okay and we still can communicate with spirit even if he is a beloved pet. Love and light. Alright. Okay, spirits, we are looking for a pet, a dog, a chihuahua, Little Bear Cullen, for Victoria Bryant, for his mommy Faye Cullen, actually. Do you visit your mommy? That's one of the questions. Pet souls do go to the other side, just as ours do. They're living beings with emotion. They're God's creatures. Do you have any messages for your mommy?
Oh, fucking hell. Remember, Steve, you put this out. I don't know. You doing this to be the first person to do this, you know, to start a trend and this attention thing. You done it with the celebrity spirit box sessions and everybody's now doing it. So are you starting up a new trend now? Because this is ridiculous.
Do you have anything to say to your mommy, Little Bear?
Oh. Steve, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to embarrass yourself like this? Jesus.
Any messages?
The dog says give up, Steve. You should. Oh.
Are you happy in heaven? Do you remember playing? Did I hear you say play? Yeah. Your mommy loves you and misses you. She wants to make sure you're okay on the other side.
Oh.
Are you happy?
Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, sweet Jesus. Christ. Oh.
You are. Do you visit your mommy? Do you see her still? Oh. Oh, I'm feeling your energy. Wow. Holy cow, this is the first time I am feeling a totally different kind of energy. Is that you, little bear?
Do you know what I'm feeling right now? I'm feeling like the paranormal community on YouTube has gone to the dogs.
Are you by me? I feel an energy that's like
Oh,
pure
Jesus.
innocence, pure.
Oh, Christ.
What was your favorite thing about being a little doggy? Alright, little bear, I have to move on, but thank you. Any last messages for your mommy? Love you. Oh, that gave me the chills. Now, we can, thank you, little bear. We can connect to our dogs, our cats, because you know what? They have a soul just like we do.
I was hoping you would give some scientific proof that when animals go into the spirit world, that they can communicate through an operator that's operating a spirit box and communicate to their owners in English. But sadly I didn't see that.
That soul leaves their body and goes to the source just as ours do. The reason you can hear words from a pet is because there's no language on the other side. They're using me. They know what language I speak. They use my brain, they use my body, they use my eyes, and using the audio, which was reversed gibberish of a child speaking, because children are the most innocent souls on the planet. I always use children's voice for animals because animals are the most innocent souls on this planet. All they know is love, right?
All animals know is love. Not strictly true. What's possibly more on their mind is protecting each other, defense, and finding food.
Wow, that was awesome. Thank you, and thank you, Victoria and Faye.
You could combine the celebrity spirit box sessions with the animal spirit box sessions, and you could have celebrity animal spirit box sessions. Like you could do a spirit box session on Skippy the bush kangaroo or Benji the dog or something. This is I don't know, this is getting ridiculous. Do you know? It's very, very hard to know where this is going. Is this the lengths that people go on YouTube to be famous? Is a big question here. Do you know? There's absolutely no proof in any of this scientifically. He hasn't shown it. He hasn't invented anything, even though he says he has. His newest box, a miracle box, doesn't seem to be much more than a speaker with some guitar pedals. And now we're talking to dogs. Where is the YouTube paranormal community heading for in all of this? Thankfully, a lot of the ITC community think and know that he's a complete idiot when it comes to this kind of thing. But that was a funny Spirit Box session, to be honest with you, but you know, this is going way too far here. At some stage, people are bound to cop this on. If you haven't copped it on by now, I don't know what to flippin' tell you. You know? But anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you in the next video.